All he's interested in is you paying to watch him fight.
Right.
Him collecting the check and then going back about doing his business. Now, if he tried to hide it and pretend to be something else, that would be different.
Back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
I don't, I'm not really into hanging out with other celebrities. I've learned my lesson from that.
But you the boss.
That clip with 50 Cent really exposed a lot. He told Stephen A. Smith straight up, the money's really gone. And when he said Floyd came to him for help, it felt more like a warning than drama. It fits a pattern. Floyd fights, shows off the payday online, then disappears. But now, with people like Jeff and 50 speaking out, it seems his empire might be shakier than fans think. These exhibition fights, maybe they're more about money than legacy. Even that $42 million real estate deal is being questioned. 50 said Floyd's always been about appearances, but the finances? That's where things get murky. What do you think? Is this just bitterness, or is the truth finally catching up?
Stop them from using TMT as their logo right now. Because
you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again.
Yeah, I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you,
50 Cent isn't convinced by Floyd Mayweather's $42 million real estate claim, and he's making that clear. After Floyd said he owns 62 apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan, 50 called him out on Instagram, sharing a clip that questioned the deal's authenticity. His caption, "Damn champ, they caught you. Time for another exhibition." It's classic 50, part humor, part hard truth. And this time, the doubts are louder than ever.
Apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Business Insider reported that no such deal appears to have occurred. Floyd recently posted a video on Instagram claiming he bought 6 apartment buildings, stating that they are all his properties with no partners involved. However, Business Insider has contradicted these claims, stating that the ownership of the buildings remains
Things got questionable when Floyd claimed full ownership of 6 buildings, without any partners. But Business Insider's investigation told a different story, suggesting he may have invested, but didn't buy them outright. To add to the doubt, the New York City Housing Partnership said they had no record of any deal with him. While Floyd's video showed off buildings and claimed solo ownership, public records and official sources didn't back it up. Whether it was image management or exaggeration, one thing's clear, the $42 million real estate story doesn't match the facts, at least not Ye.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Fans joke that Mayweather mistook Unit 62 for 62 buildings, capturing the growing doubt online. With a nickname like Money, people expect proof, but none has been shown. He's quick to show off cars and cash, yet silent on the $42 million claim. No documents, no confirmation, just questions. What started as a bold flex now looks like a PR problem. Will Floyd respond or just move on to his next exhibition?
All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties. And
this isn't just a one-time jab from 50 Cent. He's been calling out Mayweather's money image for years. The pattern is hard to ignore. Flashy posts, big purchases, bold claims, followed by lawsuits, unpaid debts, and questionable deals. The missing proof behind the real estate claim is just the latest red flag. And when someone like 50, who's built real business success, keeps speaking out, it starts to shift the story. Is Mayweather's wealth as solid as it seems, or is the money brand just keeping up appearances? Will this finally break the illusion, or will fans still believe in the legend?
In the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
It took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money is gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your local host.
People love to talk, but my bank account does the real talking. Mayweather has used lines like this to silence critics for years. But this time, his silence is only fueling speculation. Known for flashing proof of his wealth, his lack of response feels out of character. Whether it's a strategy or a sign of trouble, staying quiet isn't what fans expect from someone so quick to defend his financial image.
Just another ordinary day, chilling in an EWB Rolls Royce, For those that don't know what an EWB is, that's an extended wheelbase Rolls Royce. I need the leg wheel. I know I ain't that tall, about 5'8.5", some days 5'9", but it is what it is. Chilling, sitting right here watching the Thriller in Manila, Ali versus Frazier documentary. Come check it out.
50 Cent has openly discussed his fallout with Floyd Mayweather, and for him, it wasn't just personal, it was financial. Their friendship began to fall apart after Floyd's release from jail in 2012. According to 50, he had covered major costs to keep Mayweather promotions running, expecting to be repaid. But the money never came. What began as support turned into a financial burden and a sense of betrayal. In 50's words, he didn't just lose a friend, he backed someone who wasn't serious about the business, and that changed everything.
Give me the money.
Because you'd already invested.
Right, like when you give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you...
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when... But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he going to say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half?
Stop them from using TMT as their logo right now. Because
you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again.
Yeah, I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you, I incorporated TMT in Delaware while he was incarcerated. Because he didn't sign the paper doesn't mean the corporation isn't valid. So I could actually, technically it trademarks the term of it because his entire corporation is built on it. So I could tell you, you can't have TMT socks. You can't have that TMT shirt you got on. He don't understand that because he's just not.
Fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
What happened?
he didn't pay me. I wish you'd pay me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have it in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money.
It's great that you got the job done of getting the paperwork. I got Floyd Mayweather to agree to fight me.
That's the win.
That's the win.
Yeah.
'Cause you not only got in there, but you gave a respectable performance to where like people walked away and it's not a gimmick anymore.
I owe Florida thanks.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, looking forward to receiving the rest of the money you owe me, but thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. He gave me an opportunity.
What is your relationship?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and music producer DJ Khaled settled their case with the SEC. It says that investigators found Mayweather did not disclose he was paid by 3 cryptocurrency companies to promote investments through social media, including $100,000 from Sintra Tech. For that company, Mayweather tweeted telling followers to get Sintra's ICOs before they sell out. Khaled also allegedly did not disclose he was paid $50,000 from the same company. On social media, he called it
Floyd Mayweather has made a lot of money in his career. It appears he also owes a lot of money too. The boxer apparently owes $22.2 million in taxes from 2015. According to ESPN, the tax balance was unpaid as recently as March 6th of this year. Meanwhile, on Facebook he shared, "Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear." He added, "Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. He can
If a man doesn't pay you, it's a big deal. Because you are now calling that other man's integrity into question. If you do that publicly, oh my goodness. If a man, particularly one who brags about his wealth, is not paying his bills, it's a big deal. And I just thought that was great.
I feel good, training hard. Did Floyd not take out his own jets?
Floyd got 3.
So
Floyd's got the one that he got, and he got
tax
2
problems.
Yeah.
That's what he's got.
Floyd.
You're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate...
Money made all day. You know, right here, a light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life. So Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20.
Right,
I came up under the best.
Yeah, this has all been a very smart marketing play. I get that. I mean, I went down to see your mate Conor McGregor fight Floyd Mayweather, and it was a fascinating thing to watch. I never actually thought he could beat Floyd Mayweather, but
He did great.
But for a few rounds, he went toe to toe with him, and it was really interesting to watch.
He did really
and it was a massive.
Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions, and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions? Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory, 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Well, it's the biggest Chanel bag. Money made, Aaron Mayweather too. No money green on it. Change it up. Change it up. Change it up. That's what we do. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what we did. I need everybody, all the fighters all around the world. MMA, boxers, follow this man right here. We get the job done. Money man, y'all know the rest. I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own